Hello everyone, here's Maxa from Coinix. Coinix is a blockchain investment firm based in Hamburg, and we make it possible for everyone to have exposure to digital assets and to have a diverse blockchain portfolio. Nowadays, everyone are talking about artificial intelligence and the synergies that it has with the blockchain industry. And we have recently announced our investment in BRICS Virtuals, which is actually the first AI related project that we have invested in. And today I have the privilege of interviewing the founder of BRICS Virtuals. Philip, it's great to have you here.
Hello, Maza. Nice to be here. Thank you.
So, first of all, can you please introduce yourself and tell us how did you end up in the AI and blockchain industry? What is your story?
Well, we are a traditional Web2 company in the print industry. That's where we come from. We founded InnoUp in 2006 as an online printer, mainly executing with partners that gave us a lot of flexibility in what kind of products we were and are able to produce efficiently. So for the last 20 years, we've been working in the Web2 space inside the print industry. About half a year ago, in the last, say, 4 to 6 months, not only has AI been more and more at the forefront of what we're talking about in the entire business world, not just blockchain, but we have a development towards AI agents. So one more step that AI takes over. AI in the form of agents is capable of following up on its own goals. There is an element of autonomy in here. Now, agents today are not autonomous entirely, but this is what basically the AI world is currently building. And where would you deploy an autonomous AI machine, an autonomous AI agent? Well, you would deploy that on the blockchain, right? So this is what basically the big news is. We are coming out from 2024 with the proliferation of projects where development teams set up AI infrastructure that fulfills and follows up on their own respective goals. Each of them, then you might call an AI agent with its own purpose. And this is what is the news, and this is what we are addressing with BRICS.
It might not be so tangible for everyone to understand if they're not tech savvy. How would you explain your project to your grandma?
Well, my grandma and granddad, they would have to understand where these AI agents currently live. We are one of those agents. We have created such an agent, but also our customers are these agents. So what are they? Where do they live? The majority of them currently, you could say, live on X, on Twitter. So when conversations between Twitter users today happen, in some cases, it's not a human sitting there. In some cases, it's a bot, where bot is the negative connotation of a stupid machine that just tries to inject whatever opinion into conversations. When we talk about agents, then there is this added level of autonomy. They try to develop themselves towards something. But the main issue to understand is that you can contact these agents. For example, if you have a Twitter, an X account, you make a post, you address one of those agents by their handle, and most often than not, they will reply autonomously inside their, well, whatever their purpose is, right? So these agents, they have a goal. They want to become famous in many cases. So what is our goal as BRICS, the agent? We are the real world interaction agent. So BRICS is going to be a network of physical execution companies that provide services through the AI layer of BRICS to the other AI agents. And the first application of this is going to be merchandise. As said, these AI agents, they want to become famous in many cases. They need to be able to reward humans for interactions, for multiplication, for being taken serious and being collaborated with. So we are at this moment the merchandise collaboration agent to the agent economy that is being created out there.
And when was the first moment that the idea of Bricks Virtuals came into your mind?
Well, we have tried to create an AI layer around our print business in the past. We have had a European funded 500,000 euro large AI project in 2020 through 2022 in order to AIify online print, you might say. Now, this didn't find product market fit to the degree that we were hoping to. Thus, this project has been a bit of a sleeper since. When AI agents came up in Q4 2024, this was kind of like the missing link because the project from 2020 was still talking to humans as the customer level, and there was just not that need of AI supported print buying. When we're talking about agents, assuming that they have a need for the product that we're offering, there is no execution rails so far. So once we've seen this one step further business opportunity, it was obvious to us that this is now the moment to execute on that original idea from 2020.
So we can somehow say that Bricks Virtual is the shopping mall for AI agents. And can you elaborate a little bit about the exact problem that Bricks Virtuals is trying to solve?
The problem is that currently, these AI agents, they're only semi-autonomous. They are still in need of human developers, even often on a very detailed level. In the next 6 to, say, 18 months, this is where we want to go away from as an AI agent community. We want to see more and more autonomy of these agents. Still, they have to abide by rules, and they have to be truthful, and there's many things that currently maybe human intervention only produces. In the next 6 to 18 months, more and more of that autonomy is what we are all looking for. The autonomy in the AI agent to execute on a real world action wish is just not given. They cannot send a report. Like, imagine you're an AI agent investor and you would want to send a report of your investment results on a paper way to financial journalists worldwide, just because it's an attention play having that on the table and not just as one more email in your inbox. Then you need an agent like Bricks, and that's what we're building.
Would you please mention some of the recent advancements, partnerships, announcements, anything else you want to mention about Bricks Virtuals?
Well, Bricks is a very young project. The whole project in itself is we started creating Bricks in early January 2025. So that's just like, what is it, 6 weeks, maybe 7 weeks. We have incorporation finalized not only of the development company, but also almost finalized and ready for the first local hero. So the first physical world execution company is created. The development company itself is created. We are very glad and happy we found Koinigs as a partner, which we would call the biggest achievement of the project in these first 6 to 7 weeks. We have obtained on the customer side by one of the agents, it's Music by Virtuals, a go to create a checkout process for them so that they then be able to hand out gifts to their followers, and these followers can then have a checkout branded Music by Virtuals, but without that Music by Virtuals gets to see privacy relevant data. For example, if you receive merchandise by an AI agent as a thank you, you might be happy to receive the thank you, but still you might not be happy if they knew your private address. So that's why this checkout process is very important. It be separated from the actual AI agent paying the bill, paying for the gift. So this is finished on a draft base, and we obtained the okay by Music by Virtual, so we're glad about that. This is the main achievements we have so far, the Koinigs deal and the Music by Virtual deal.
Yeah, Koinigs is glad to contribute to the journey of Bricks Virtuals. Can you name some of your competitors? Is there anyone else in the market that's doing the exact same thing that Bricks Virtual is doing?
Well, we can obviously not say if there are other teams preparing to bring in a real world agent to the marketplace. We have not seen, certainly, another project with a too similar approach to what they're trying to do. We have seen one agent who is kind of similar in what they're trying to do. They are a food delivery AI agent, and their interaction level is a bit similar, as also for them allowing AI agents to hand out treats to their customers and fans is the main motivation. So this is probably the closest in terms of AI agents. It's a very US project. It's food. We are merchandise internationally, but there's some similarity to what these guys do to us. In general, we expect the Web2 merchandise and print and billboard booking and other companies offering services similar to what we intend to offer in the current Web2 environment. These people, some of them might push to the marketplace in the future, but so far we have not yet seen any of them. And let me add one last point here. Given that BRICS is not just BRICS, but BRICS is a AI combined with a network of physical execution companies, those Web2 companies that are curious to enter that AI agent Web3 space, they might do so not by themselves, but through BRICS actually, by acquiring a local hero license. There's no such thing as a license here, but there's collaboration, not just possible, but a feature of the whole BRICS system.
Thank you for all the detailed explanations. There are a lot of people out there who are a little resistant to new technologies such as blockchain and AI. They don't want to learn about it. They don't want to invest in this area. What is your message to these people?
The question is, what is the motivation of staying away from that? We, at this point, probably would not interject ourselves into the let's have the blockchain space grow because Web3 is growing and we are not accelerating that. Probably we are a very early phase project. We assume there is a need for Web3 fulfillment of merchandise and marketing services that already exists. And we address currently that we are the network, the company, the activity that fulfills this need. We assume this need will grow, especially with upcoming further AI agent fan interaction levels. We talked about X games themselves, like Roblox, for example, or similar levels will also more and more grow. And we have needs that come up there that we will address. We're not the people who push Web3 to new audiences. We see that Web3 is being more and more embraced by more audiences that have an AI agent edge to it in the near future. And we want to be ready to fulfill this need that is upcoming. That's probably more where we stand currently.
Very well said. We are really looking forward to all the future milestones achieved by BRICS Virtuals. Thank you for doing this interview with me and have a great day.
Maza, thank you very much. Goodbye.